said you needed time. I gave you everything. You packed your quiet doubts while I was still believing. You look calm walking out, like nothing had collapsed. I was standing in the wreckage of everything we had.
I felt you pulling back, you called it space. I was still holding on, you had already changed.
I was still loving when you left, still choosing us each night. You didn't turn around once, I lost you in plain sight. I was still loving when you left, with your name on every breath. You found peace in walking away. I was still loving when you left.
Your silence answered me before your words ever could. You stayed just close enough to make me think you would.
I fought for what we were, you stepped into what's next. You closed the door so softly, I felt it in my chest.
I gave you honesty, you gave me distance. I was still here for us, you made a different decision.
I was still loving when you left, still hoping you'd come back. You moved on like it was easy, I stood inside the past. I was still loving when you left, while you learned how to forget. You didn't feel the damage done. I was still loving when you left.
I don't hate you, I just finally see love takes effort. You stopped choosing me.
If this was meant to save us, it shouldn't feel like loss. I was building something real, you were already gone.
I was still loving when you left, but I won't stay broken inside. I learned to breathe without you, I learned to survive.
You were a chapter, not my end, a truth I now accept. You walked away without regret. I was still loving when you left.
Some hearts leave early,
Some stay through the pain.
I was still